Yes, 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 people. This is Tactical Red. You're on Tactical United. Manchester United win 2-1 against Fulham. It's a tight game. We dominated the game, but we still won the game nevertheless. And Paul Pogba has proven that he's proven to me, because I had doubts about Paul Pogba. I'm not gonna lie, I had very, very, very high doubts that could he perform consistently at Man United, or not the fact that he's not talented. I just think it was a mental thing, and somehow he seemed to, something's happened where he's let go. I think he's just let go. I think maybe he knows that he's leaving in the summer and he just let go of the pressure. He doesn't feel the pressure anymore. He doesn't care about the pressure. He's just relaxed. I think it is a thing where he's leaving because it's the only, because before it was a situation where he wouldn't perform and I felt he was under pressure and stuff, and now I feel like he's just, it doesn't matter because he's leaving. It doesn't matter because he's performing. Some people may say he's playing well to try to get a move away. You never know, but nevertheless, he's like, when I saw him line up with that left foot, for some reason I just knew it was a goal. You can't really say there's no player like except for probably De Bruyne that can hit it the way he does, and I think he hits it better with both feet. I think he passes very well. I think he tackles very well. It was a complete performance. It was a complete performance. Maybe his age, maybe he's getting more mature. Maybe, the thing is with COVID is that people have nothing else to focus on. Maybe he has no other distractions in life. Maybe it's just football and home. He's just focused. He has nothing else to do, and that can also be a factor in his performances. Nevertheless, he is performing, and he's becoming our most important player because him playing on the left is not a good. He's not a good move anymore. Because he's basically our best midfielder. So why would you play your best player? Not even best midfielder. He's our best player. Like, why would you play him out of position when he's clearly is running that game with the passing, with the technique, with the tackling, with the physicality, with the goals, with the complete performance. I mean, Bruno Fernandes is good, but he's not better than Pogba. And Fernandes for me played okay in patches. Still, just doesn't look up to it. Doesn't seem to have his touch at the moment. We haven't had a penalty for a while. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, Cavani scored a goal. I can't believe Cavani got man of the match over Pogba. Are you mad? See, who is this Jermaine Jenas? Who is this Jermaine Jenas? Like, if you're giving Cavani the man of the match over Pogba, you don't know anything about football. What? Because Cavani was running around like a bit of a headless chicken because he scored a fucking tap-in. Like, he should have scored that header. Like, I'm not giving man of the match for someone who should have scored. Again, like where Pogba, he actually done something out of the blue, magical, and won us the game with this magical element. Cavani scored because the keeper made a mistake. But, this guy gave him the man of the match. This is what I'm saying. What's wrong with these guys? These commentators, I mean, especially on BT. BT, they're the worst. BT, they don't know anything about football. They shouldn't even, like, the guy was talking about McTominay has done well, and he's a main player. He's a top player. He's our first team player. Yeah, I know Ollie doesn't know that. Ollie doesn't realise that he's that good, that he's not good. But why is McTominay a first team player? These commentators don't know football. Like, McTominay got man of the match against Watford, did nothing. Like, why are these rubbish players getting man of the match? I'm still not convinced with Cavani. I still don't see, like, yeah, against Fulham, yeah, fine, okay, yeah, you scored because they made a mistake, but you wasn't scoring. You wasn't scoring that game. Your movement was okay, very good. Like, that was about it. You just have great movement, but you have no pace. No one's scared of the ball over the top because you're slow. Like, we're good with you because we can break teams down a little bit better because your movement creates mayhem in the box. I give him that. But ultimately, I don't think he's the man forward for us, and I think we need to buy a striker. The first goal that they scored, that Lookman scored, that was Maguire's fault 100%. Anyone who's trying to blame Bailly or Wan-Bissaka didn't either see the goal properly or doesn't understand what happened. The guy, Maguire, left his whole defense to try and close down a player for no reason. Like that player could have stayed there. Maguire went to close him down for no reason and opened up the defense. He basically just opened the door for Lookman and said, "Yeah, just come inside." And people are saying that Maguire, that is Bay's fault, and Wan-Bissaka. This is what I'm saying. This agenda that some people have, especially the media, that never criticizes Maguire. Why didn't no one criticize Maguire for that goal? Why didn't they analyze that goal? I didn't see any analysing. I know Rio analysed it a little bit, but he had to bring Bay in too when it was nothing to do with Bay. This is madness. This is madness. I'm telling you, this is madness. But yeah, we're top again. Um, didn't play that great, but we dominated, but we found it hard to break them down, and it was again, like, let's be honest, like people keep talking about, Ollie this, Ollie that, Ollie has got tactics. It was individual brilliance and a mistake by his squad. Like, let's be honest, there was no play. We didn't carve them open. We didn't do any of that. We just won the game, which we have been doing. We've just been winning the sticky games because we have individual talent in our team. Individual talent. Martial, I'm not sure what's happened to him, but for me, I don't know about Martial anymore. I don't see it. I don't see a player there. I don't see a player that I like there. I see a player that is decent, that is okay, but that's not good enough for me now. I don't want decent and okay. He's only scored 2-3 goals in the league. It's not good enough. Like all this Martial FC fan base who says, "Oh yeah, he holds the ball well. No one can hold the ball like Martial." What do they want from their striker? Just to hold the ball? I don't want Firmino. I want a high-level goal scorer in my number 9. Cavani shows that Martial can't do what Cavani can do, and Cavani's, for me, technically poor. Technically, he's poor. He's never been that great technically. His movement has just saved him time and time again, but we don't have players that are like creative in that sense, that are always going to find Cavani. So I think he doesn't really suit us, but at the same time, he's better up front than Martial. And that is embarrassing for Martial. And that's why I think his confidence is not, because he probably realizes he's not a natural striker. And Ollie definitely realizes he's not a natural striker. Maybe he's not been coached right. I don't know. Like, the coaching at Man United is suspect, to say the least. Did you guys actually see? Did you see when they was trying to make a substitution? It was 4 of them talking. And Ollie was just listening. Ollie wasn't even talking. He was just listening to the coaches. Trying to tell him, and Carrick and McKenna was just discussing between themselves, or Ollie was just listening. Like, this is not management. He doesn't make decisions. This is why in games it takes so fucking long for him to make a decision. It takes fucking last 2 minutes to think, okay, I'm gonna do this. I mean, it's just ridiculous. He's just okay, he's top, and but it's probably not, I just don't think it's anything to do with him. I think maybe other people are making decisions in the team. And that's it. I don't think he's making decisions. I don't think he has a lot to do with anything in the club. He doesn't do any training. I think I think he's just a cheerleader, just making players happy. He's just a bloody cheerleader in my head. And I know people will be like, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. He's first, this, that, and the other." It's just individual talent. He has 350 million to spend in 2 years, 2 and a bit years. He's only been there for 2 years as manager, and he spent 350 million. And you're telling me that if any manager spent 350 million, they wouldn't be in the same position as him? Of course they would. You may be even better. Like, there's so many coaches better than him in the league. Nevertheless, we're top. Nevertheless, I'm happy that we won. I'm happy that Pogba's performing. But there's still so many holes in the team. Like, I'm not here to analyze football and ignore the facts. I'm not here to just get gassed and excited. I'm not that type of guy. I have to see it. Why do you think that I'm called tactical? Because I see things in a tactical point of view. I don't see things as just like a normal, yeah, we won 2-1. Yeah, here we go, lads. Yes, yeah. I don't see it like that. I see it on a long-term vision. I see it in medium-term vision. Like, one game is a game. Like, we won the game, but can we keep winning games like this? Can we keep winning games like this? For me, no. For me, he has to change that front three somehow. That front three right now is gone sour. It's gone very, very sour. It's gone stale. We're not scoring goals. The strikers aren't scoring goals. Like, it's stale. It's stale. And we need to find a way to play. He needs to find a way to play. For me, I would try a few things. I'll try a few things, but you know, you need something. Something needs to change. You can't. You see, like with Pep, he realized City was stale with Jesus, and I know he still plays every now and then, but he now puts a false nine there. Yeah, he now does the messy thing that he did in Barcelona, puts a false nine there. So and then the wingers come in and all that stuff, like links the play with the midfield, because false nines will keep the ball and link the midfield, so then you can really just bombard them with your fullbacks, your two number eights, your two wingers, number 10, just bombarding. I'm telling you, Ollie needs to think something like that. Can he do that? Hell no. Is he going to play the same formations all to the end of the season? 100%. Is he going to play McFred against big teams? 100%. It's just the same old. And people wonder why we're not actually progressing our football. Yeah, we're having better results. Yeah, the defence looks better with Bay. And Bay, once again, dominated that defence. Maguire, once again, looked the worst defender with Bay. And I think that's why Ollie doesn't play him, because I think if Ollie did play him, Bay would be clearly the best defender, and Maguire would have to be suspect into coming off, because Bay is too solid for Maguire. He's too solid. Like Maguire, and did you see the Maguire miss another header? That header was shocking. The guy is shocking. When it comes to attacking headers, he should at least have 7 goals for Man United with his head, and I think he's only scored about 4 goals for us, and I think only 1 with his head. So this is the levels that we're dealing with. This is the levels we're dealing with when it comes to Maguire, and he fucked up for that first goal. Fucked up. Like our captain. The only player who fucked up on the team today was our captain. And that says a lot about what our captain is about. But go to Sheffield United. Sheffield United come to Old Trafford, should be another win. And then we have Arsenal FC at Emirates. And I do not want to lose against that team. These Arsenal fans get too gassed up, and they're on a little bit of a run. Aubameyang and whatnot. They're doing a thing that Smith Rowe. I think Arteta made the right decisions in scrapping the older players. I was thinking that, to be honest. I was thinking with Arsenal, I would just play the youngsters, because these old men are dead. Like Willian is dead. He's dead. Willian is a dead baller. I don't even know why they signed him, and they gave him 200 bags a week. Oh, I was shocked. I was actually shocked that they signed William. Honestly. But you got Smith Rowe, when Martinelli's fit, but he's not. You have Yang, like I said, doing a little thing, But that Smith Rowe is giving them a little difference. He's a little bit more exciting, a little bit more aggressive. And it's going to be interesting to play them. It's going to be a good game, and I'm not sure we're going to win that game, but it's going to be a good game nevertheless. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm Tactical Red. Man United top of the league once again. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer winning it with individual talent. Let's not pretend. Let's not act like there's any football or any sort of coaching going on, because there's not. It's just individual, or mistakes, or penalties, or corners, or free kicks, and or long shots from outside the box, which Pogba didn't score. That's it. We go to the FA Cup, Liverpool in the FA Cup on Saturday or Sunday, who knows, I think Saturday. And then we take it from there, and I expect to beat Liverpool, and we should beat Liverpool. I'm Tactical Red, this is Tactical United. Everybody enjoy their evening, day, afternoon, whatever. Enjoy.